What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dana and I do videos of locks, vlogs, and lifestyle. So guys, I haven't been on here in 2 weeks and I have a lot to say and so little time to say it, so I'm gonna just go right into it. So y'all, today is Thanksgiving and I'm not sure when I have this video up, but today is Thanksgiving, so I'm going out with family, spending time with them. So yeah, but I have been gone for a minute, mainly because of the changes in my life. And I'm gonna make a second video about why things have been going on, but this is like a part one. So first I want to give you guys a college update. This video is going to be about a college update, and the next one will be about what will be next in the future for this channel. So basically, you guys, I have been a teacher as long as I can remember. Like, I have been with children not all my life, but like when I was like 13, 14. I started babysitting when I was younger than that, and I've always loved kids. But then like when it came to the point to me in high school deciding what I was going to do when I graduated, I chose children. I chose to be a teacher because I was like, that's the only thing I'm really good at. That is all I can really do. Like, I wasn't interested in anything else really. So I decided to get my degree in early childhood education, and I got my degree, my associate's degree at Southwestern Michigan College. I love that school, y'all. But yeah, I got my degree there, and I don't know. I wasn't in love with it like I used to be. Even when I was getting my degree, I was almost done. I was like, bro, I like this, but this is not something I see myself doing like in the future. Like, I want to travel. I'm gonna plan like 1 or 2 times. I love traveling. I love going to different places, seeing new things, and I've always wanted to figure out how I can incorporate that with what God wants me to do. Okay, so let me go back again. So yeah, I have like this amazing instructor. I've had my professor. I had her for the whole 2 years I was there, y'all. I had nobody else besides like, the math, the English, but I had her for my early childhood courses. So I graduated, and then I went straight to the work business. I wanted to get my bachelor's degree, so I went to school along with working. This job allowed me to work and get my bachelor's degree, but I could only take like, I think it was 9 credits because it was like half-time. I was working full-time, and I was going to school half-time. Now, y'all, it was like hard. It was so hard because I'm gonna tell y'all why. I wanted to have my own business, so I was going to school at LMC half-time, and I was going to school to Central Michigan University half-time. Both semesters I started in September. So mind y'all, I graduated 2021 in May, but I got my official diploma in August. I started working August 18th, 2021, and then I started going to school in September. Both schools started at the same time, same day, so I went to school for both colleges. So y'all, I was like stressed out. That was my first time really working in the field and going to school. Even though I worked at the YMCA and went to school literally until I graduated. I stayed at the Y until I graduated. So yeah, and by the way, the YMCA is it's a gym, but I was working in daycare, childcare, so I was there for like 6-7 years before I graduated high school. But yeah, so I was actually working there too, along with working at my full-time job. So I was working full-time at this actual school. I was a preschool teacher, an assistant preschool teacher. Then I was going to the YMCA working, and then I was half-time at 2 schools, y'all, 2 universities. Well, LMC is not really university, but whatever. So I was going half-time at 2 schools. I was so stressed out. I did not think this was what I wanted to do anymore. Like, I couldn't do it, y'all. I dropped out at LMC. I dropped out at CMU, and I stayed focused on just working. Like, I could not do both. There was no way. Like, I worked like my whole high school career, or not career, but my whole high school years at the Y. So I was like, why can't I just work? I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to college and I'm working. But y'all, I should have learned that college is stressful. Like, y'all, I took 18 credits one time at SMC before I graduated there, just so I can graduate within the 2 years that I wanted to, so I can go to work. So yeah, that was like extremely stressful. That's a backstory because of what happens this year. So you guys, I moved to Texas. I've been here for a year and a half. From Michigan to Texas, big change. Still things are changing. It's a whole other story for another time, but it's just growth here. And yeah, it's just a lot. But yeah, I moved to Texas, and right now it is what, November. It's November, right? So I decided to work. I was working a little bit here and there for the year. I was I worked in the school district for about 4 months, and then I had to leave because I had issues with the school district there. It was just a lot of problems. They didn't like me, and yeah, it was a lot. So I moved there and I went to work at this I was a subrogation clerk. I was sitting down all day writing and typing, and yeah, it was an easy job, but like, y'all, when I say that job traumatized me, oof, I went through a lot at the job, specifically by the boss and the people that worked there. So yeah, that traumatized me so bad that I stayed there until March. It was like, when I started working in November of 2022, and then I quit in March of 2023. And then I actually moved to another side of Texas, the same city, but it's just another side. It was the west side. So yeah, I moved and I didn't work for like 2 months, and then I started working at this job called Kindercare. Traumatized me again. I only worked there for like 3 weeks, and that was actually a teaching job. I only worked there for 3 weeks, and then I quit. And then I was just trying to step back. I was like, God, what do you want me to do? And I felt like God was leading me to go to school. Didn't know exactly what degree he wanted me to get, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stick to the bachelor's degree in being a teacher. I said, happy Thanksgiving. I can barely hear you. What's up? Okay. But yeah, so I feel like God was leading me to get my bachelor's degree as a teacher at this university that I'm going to right now. So out of all the experiences I had, y'all, here in Texas being a teacher, you would think I would not do it, but I was like, I'm gonna just do what I'm good at. That's what I was sticking to, do what I'm good at. So literally, here in Texas, you have to be certified, and you have to have a bachelor's degree in order to have your own classroom. So yeah, I've been dying to have my own classroom since I started being a teacher, since I started teaching kids. So I was like, I need to do this. Like, I have to. There's no other choice. So I went back to school in August of 2023, this year, August 28th. And I had some issues with like the counseling, not the counseling, what was it called? Oh, the advisors, y'all. I had one advisor. I could only stick with this one guy, this advisor, until I graduate. So I didn't have a choice on what advisors I wanted to pick, which at SMC I did. I could choose whoever I wanted to. And y'all, we have to be advised before we even pick our classes. How stupid is that? So yeah, I'm not used to that. It was a big change for me. I had to deal with this guy who was my advisor, and he was like, oh, you have to do this, you need to take this, you're behind on this. None of my stuff transferred over at SMC, so I had to start over. Like, literally, I had to start over. I was not happy. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I'm good at and just do this. So he put me in a senior level class, and then a sophomore level class, and then the rest of them were like freshmen. I had to take like a lab, all this other stuff, which mind you, I already took lab and biology and stuff like that at SMC. So I had to do this all over again, right? So I was looking at I was going throughout the year, and like in September, late September, I was like, bro, I'm taking a senior level class and I can't commute right now. Like, they wanted me to go here and go there and go here and go there. I'm like, bro, I'm taking 15 credits right now. My first semester back in school, I'm taking 15 credits, and you tell me you want me to commute. This guy, my advisor, he told me I didn't have to do any of that right now. I just stay focused on my classes. The class that he put me in, y'all, did not say I had to commute. He said, oh yeah, this is fine, you have to commute. And I had to commute. Okay, y'all, sorry I keep leaving. I'm trying to get some stuff ready for Thanksgiving. But let me finish this off. So, yeah. So that's why I decided to go to school as a teacher. I was doing all these things with my professors. Not my professors, but like my advisors, y'all. It's just terrible down here. It's really bad. So, yeah, I was like, okay, let me just I have to take a step back and think about what are the things that I love to do. Like, what's the things that Dana loves? What's the thing that Dana wants to do when she actually graduates? And teacher is not one of them. Like, I love kids, don't get me wrong, I love them, but it's not something that I want to do my whole life. Like, y'all, I'm 23 years old. I don't want to stay in the classroom until I retire. Like, that's not something I wanted to do anymore. And after working here in Texas a few times, I was like, I don't want to be a teacher. Like, I don't like how these teachers teach these kids. I don't like how the kids are just on a whole other level. Like, not saying that I didn't want to deal with that, but it's just that it's not something that I was into anymore. And yeah, I had went through like a lot at my other jobs in Michigan. Y'all, don't get me wrong, I went through a lot being a teacher, but I stuck with it. But here I'm just like, I feel like God's pushing me to go somewhere different. Like, He's pushing me to do something different. So yeah, I decided to switch my major. The problem was I didn't know what to switch it to, so I had to take a step back again. I was praying and I was like, God, what should I do? Like, what are some things that I'm interested in? What are some things that I love to do? And one of them was doing YouTube. And then I was like, okay, so what are some things I could do for YouTube? And what do I like to do? I love editing. Like, a lot of people do not like it, but I love it. I love editing. I love adding a little background music. I love adding like the little what's it called, bro? I can't remember. I like adding things in the video, stuff like that. So I love editing, y'all. And I decided to change my major to digital media production because I just love doing YouTube. I love working with cameras. And by the way, me and Dale purchased our first camera. So yeah, I love the camera. I love lighting. It's just all of that, y'all. So I was like, why don't I just switch to something that I love to do? I never thought I would switch my major to like a YouTube thing. Like, I never thought about that because I just saw YouTube was like a side, like not like a side hustle, but like something I would do on the side. Like, I don't even post like I'm supposed to, like, but it's something that I love. I love pouring out to you guys. I love speaking my mind, telling you all the truth about what goes on in this world, what happens, like, you know, in my lives, like things like that. I just love talking to y'all, you know what I mean? So, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I love. And y'all, a coincidence that my sister is actually a digital media major too. So we're both in digital media production, which is crazy. We both take the same classes. And y'all, all of my stuff transferred over. So I was in a college education. Once I transferred and went to switch my major, I'm in something called the College of Liberal Arts. And they transferred all my stuff over. So I don't have to do anything over, y'all. Praise God, I was so happy. I was like, why didn't I just do this before? I could have just skipped all the issues and problems that I went through and just switched to digital media production. But I believe God had me on this path for a reason. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to tell you guys what was going on. I have been going through a lot at school. I have exams in 2 weeks, so I have not been posting on here a lot, mainly because of that, but other things as well. So y'all, that is the end of part 1, and part 2 will be about what will be about for this channel, what I will be doing for this channel. So I'm not gonna be quitting YouTube, y'all, because I just told y'all I love and I love what I do. I love, you know, all those things, but there might be some changes. So I wanted to let y'all know, thank you so much everybody that's subscribing. My subscribers have been going up, which is crazy. I never thought I would really be in this position. I don't care if it's 150 some subscribers. I'm still going up compared to where I was 2 years ago. So yeah, thank y'all so much for just supporting me, watching my channels, watching my videos. And yeah, I hope you guys have a blessed Thanksgiving, and I will see y'all in part 2. Peace.